engine. And it's that time once again for everybody to boat duel. Sorry, it's Weird Willie. And I told you he was crazy. The final race against Willie. And I got 1 minute for this course to be completed. Speaking of stuff to be completed, there's those beach babes. And they tossed us money. Thank you for the money, beach babes. They love me so much, they pay me. Anyway, collect them nitros along the way. Try to be a little conservant, but not too much. Because you can't buy nitro for some reason. I don't know why. And you can't have more than 9. That's a darn shame. Also, is not a darn shame when you land on your opponent. That's just plain funny. And let's go through the docks once again in our illegal boat racing, yes. Why is it illegal? Because you can land on your opponent without penalty. You can also run over babes in the water without penalty. Because we are number 1. Yes! And I have a nice haircut, by the way. Now I have the same bikini babe. Anyways, I'm gonna quit staring here. And I also have a fully completed boat. Does that mean I'm going against my next opponent? It's Mangler Mike! Yes, sir! Also, you have a very sexy mustache. It's almost as thick as mine. I like the hat, though. Anyways. Mangler Mike, Mangler Mike. What bar did you come out of? And I think I'm gonna lose this one. Yep, just barely lost that drag. It's alright. I don't want to be a drag in the mud, but he has 9 nitros. And I gotta get him to use those as soon as possible. Otherwise, my other races are going to be a pain. Speaking of pain, he's way ahead of me. So what do? You have better boat skills. And I'd rather not use the nitro unless it's completely necessary. Well, good news is I won that segment. Bad news is he still has 8 nitros. So let's bump and glide. Bumping into log. Destroy his boat. We don't do it because we're evil. We just want money. Money to upgrade our boat. You will be spending $1 million to fully upgrade this boat. That is one expensive boat. But hey, anything to get the beach babes, you know what I mean? And eventually you'll face the world champion. I can't tell you who he is yet, but I'll tell you, you will hate him. Also, Mangler Mike is an idiot. He's out of nitros. So don't let him get any nitros, and you will win pretty easily. Close but no cigar. By the way, did your cap just turn green? By the way, why do you have the physical build of Lester and everybody else? Anyways, better repair that boat. And now I got full stats, yes. And my opponent's beginning to rack up his stats a little bit, so I better watch myself. Notice he didn't spend all his money though. What the heck? Anyway, moving on. Are you threatening to sabotage my boat, sir? That is not very nice. But that mermaid is nice. And I'm sure her body was painted over by the American censors. Anyway, speaking of bodies we'll watch that babe with the flag. And watch those bikini babes. Transitions aside, it's getting a little narrow in here, isn't it? Yes, it is. But we want the nitros, because we're kind of low right now. And how do we get nitros? Stay inside the flags. But that's also a good way to get logged. Oh, come on! I told you, Mangler Mike cheats. Speaking of cheating, why are there sharks around here? Sharks make you feel delicious. Have you ever eaten shark before? I have not. Yes, I'm going back to those jokes again. I am so sorry. Not really. And as long as we stay ahead of Mangler Mike on this last segment, we will win. Easy cheesy breezy. And I have so much money I don't know what to do with it. But keep it just in case your ship does get damaged. Sir, you cannot have my life preserver. I like lifesavers. They taste good. But I don't like falling behind. Because my opponent is a jerk. And he can kiss my wake. And yes, that's a boating term. Quit trying to air drag off me, or water drag, or whatever you crazy enthusiast want to call it. This is a very unique game, is it not? But it gets repetitive after a while. So that's why we have me here. To make stupid commentary about sharks, piers, and radioactive barrels that are still around. Why do they put so many ramps here? I don't know. And that's a crab. And that's a whirlpool. If you don't watch your whirlpools, you'll get busted for it. It's alright, we got one more segment to go here. And I'd rather save those nitros for when I really need them. And use my mad skills to get ahead. You notice the sound interrupts a little bit. It's a darn shame. It uses the same channel as the music. And it doesn't make this game sound right. I mean, it's not memorable, the sound effects or the music. But at least they're not grating. Speaking of grating, who placed those flags anyway? I will take that Big Kitty Babe, thank you very much, and add it to my identical twin collection. Because I am number 1. And we'll be right back with our next race. Oh my.